On March 18, 1990, wrestling fans were treated to an epic showdown between two legends in the ring, Yokozuna and Sergeant Slaughter. The match took place in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and had audiences on the edge of their seats. Yokozuna, known for his immense size and strength, faced off against the tough and resilient Sergeant Slaughter. The match was filled with intense moments, as both wrestlers showcased their unique skills and fighting techniques. Fans watched in awe as Yokozuna and Sergeant Slaughter exchanged powerful moves and tried to outsmart each other in the ring. The energy in the arena was electric, with spectators cheering for their favorite wrestler to come out victorious. In the end, only one wrestler could emerge as the winner in this thrilling battle of strength and skill. The match between Yokozuna and Sergeant Slaughter on that fateful day in 1990 will always be remembered as a classic display of athleticism and showmanship in the world of professional wrestling. Back on September 14, 1992, wrestling fans witnessed a showdown for the ages as the legendary Undertaker faced off against the formidable Kato in primetime wrestling. The atmosphere was electric as these two larger-than-life competitors stepped into the ring to battle it out. The Undertaker, known for his ominous presence and unmatched skill, squared off against Kato, a fierce and determined opponent in his own right. The match was intense, with both wrestlers giving their all in a display of athleticism, strength, and showmanship. The Undertaker's trademark moves and Kato's resilience kept the audience on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating the outcome of this epic clash. As the minutes ticked by, the tension in the arena escalated, with each move and counter-move drawing loud cheers and gasps from the crowd. In the end, The Undertaker won the match with ease, leaving fans in awe of the spectacle they had just witnessed. The Undertaker versus Kato match on that fateful night in 1992 will forever be etched in the memories of wrestling enthusiasts as a thrilling and unforgettable showdown between two iconic figures in the world of sports entertainment. In July 1994, WWF wrestling fans witnessed an electrifying showdown between Todd Mata and Jim Neidhart. The ring was pulsating with energy as the two titans clashed in an epic battle of strength and skill. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, cheering for their favorite wrestler to emerge victorious. Todd Mata and Jim Neidhart displayed incredible athleticism and determination, dazzling the audience with their impressive moves and strategic maneuvers. At the end, it appears that Jim Neidhart took this short match up. Next up, we have Tatanka versus Jeff Jarrett. Tatanka looks strong early on, pulling off some impressive moves. The match swings in Jeff Jarrett's favor until Tatanka makes a few strong headshots to come back into it. Tatanka is thrown out of the ring, and Jarrett slams him hard in the lower back off the side of the ring. Tatanka smashes down onto Jarrett's head, flying back into the ring off the top ropes. This leads to Tatanka getting a 3 count after Doink comes in to help. Tatanka wins the match. Was a decent matchup. At one point, the ref called Jeff Jarrett had won the match, but he was not having it. Tatanka came back into the ring and got the 3 count. This happened twice for some reason. Once just after it appeared Jarrett had won, and then again after Doink got involved from the side. There was some great in-ring action with it. Hard to tell which way this one was going to go. Unlike many other matchups in the past, it was a really good watch and was great to see Doink get involved at the end. Jarrett went crazy at the end, letting this win go as he had it in the bag at one point. On July 15, 1991, fans were treated to a thrilling wrestling match between two titans, Texas Tornado and the Barbarian Primetime. The atmosphere was electric as these fierce competitors stepped into the ring. Spectators held their breath as the match unfolded, both fighters giving their all in a display of strength, agility, and skill. The Texas Tornado, known for his high-flying maneuvers and signature moves, clashed with the Barbarian Primetime, a formidable opponent with a reputation for brute force and intimidation. The crowd roared with excitement as the wrestlers exchanged powerful blows and executed jaw-dropping feats of athleticism. As the match reached its climax, the tension in the arena was palpable. Each near fall and reversal kept fans on the edge of their seats, unsure of who would emerge victorious. In the end, only one wrestler would be declared the winner, but both Texas Tornado and the Barbarian Prime Time left an indelible mark on the hearts of those in attendance with their incredible performance that night. The battle between Texas Tornado and the Barbarian Prime Time on July 15, 1991, was a spectacle to remember, showcasing the raw talent, determination, and showmanship that define the world of professional wrestling. In the wrestling world, there was a legendary showdown between Sting and Avalanche on November 20th, 1994. Fans were electrified as these two titans faced off in the main event. The tension was high as the audience awaited the outcome of this epic battle. Sting, with his signature charisma and agility, squared off against the powerful Avalanche, known for his brute strength and dominance in the ring. As the match unfolded, spectators were on the edge of their seats, witnessing a clash of styles and personalities. Sting's high-flying maneuvers and determination were pitted against Avalanche's sheer power and imposing presence. The crowd roared with excitement as each wrestler tried to outmaneuver the other. In the end, only one could emerge victorious, and it was a match that would go down in wrestling history. The clash between Sting and Avalanche showcased the thrill and drama that captivates fans around the world. It was a battle of epic proportions that left a lasting impression on all who witnessed it. On January 28, 2002, in an epic showdown on WWE Raw, fans witnessed the intense battle between two wrestling legends, Steve Austin and Kurt Angle. The electrifying match unfolded with both athletes showcasing their signature moves and tactical skills, keeping the audience at the edge of their seats. The ring was alive with energy as these titans clashed, each trying to outwit and overpower the other. Steve Austin, known for his rugged toughness and unpredictable style, faced off against Kurt Angle, a formidable competitor with unmatched technical prowess and Olympic pedigree. As the match unfolded, the tension and excitement continued to build as both wrestlers pulled out all the stops to secure a victory. The audience roared with every twist and turn of the match, fully immersed in the rivalry between these two wrestling superstars. In the end, only one emerged victorious, leaving a lasting impact on WWE fans and solidifying their places in wrestling history. The Steve Austin versus Kurt Angle match on January 28, 2002 was a defining moment in WWE Raw history, showcasing the passion, skill, and competitive spirit that defines professional wrestling. At the end, it looked like Kurt Angle had taken the win, but the referee told him he did not. Steve Austin got up to take the win. In 1990 at Survivor Series Showdown, fans were treated to an intense showdown between two wrestling legends, Sergeant Slaughter and Tito Santana. The match was filled with adrenaline-pumping action as both wrestlers showcased their skills in the ring. The crowd was on the edge of their seats as the two competitors fought tooth and nail for victory. Sergeant Slaughter, known for his tough persona and military background, brought his signature aggressiveness to the match. On the other hand, Tito Santana, a fan favorite with his high-flying moves and charisma, proved to be a formidable opponent. The ring was pulsating with energy as the two superstars clashed in an electrifying battle. The match showcased not only the physical prowess of both wrestlers, but also their showmanship and ability to entertain the audience. Each move, each punch, and each kick kept the fans engaged throughout the match. In the end, one wrestler emerged victorious, but both Shanti. Slaughter and Tito Santana left a lasting impression on the viewers with their unforgettable performance at Survivor Series Showdown 1990. Sergeant Slaughter was so damn good, especially for his time, he's almost become underrated. For a man that big, he could move and bump really well. That corner bump by Slaughter is legendary. I don't know anyone else who has ever done that type of bump. Slaughter took that bump to the outside like a boss. Great effort on the part of both wrestlers. Tito Santana was a great wrestler. I am glad he is in the Hall of Fame class of 2004. In 1984, WWF fans were treated to an epic showdown between two wrestling legends, Sergeant Slaughter and the Iron Sheik, in a boot camp match. This special match type was designed to test the limits of both competitors as they battled it out in a high-stakes and grueling encounter. The boot camp match featured intense action as Sergeant Slaughter and the Iron Sheik brought their unique fighting styles into the ring. The two larger-than-life personalities clashed in a spectacle of strength, skill, and strategy, each aiming to emerge victorious. Fans watched in awe as the combatants utilized their signature moves and tactics to gain the upper hand. The tension was palpable as the match reached its peak, with both wrestlers displaying incredible resilience and determination. In the end, only one could emerge as the winner, and the fans were left on the edge of their seats as the outcome of this fierce battle unfolded. The legacy of this epic confrontation between Sergeant Slaughter and the Iron Sheik in the boot camp match of 1984 remains etched in the annals of wrestling history as a testament to their skill, passion, and commitment to their craft. Remember where the US and Iran were in 1984. Unbelievable heat, and two tremendous workers with ring skill and psychology that were right on the ball for it. Great time to be a wrestling fan. In June 1989, wrestling fans were treated to an intense showdown between Ricky Steamboat and Butch Reed. The match was filled with high-flying moves, dramatic moments, and fierce competition that had fans on the edge of their seats. Ricky Steamboat, known for his technical prowess and agility, faced off against the powerful Butch Reed, whose brute strength and aggressive style posed a formidable challenge. The clash of these two wrestling titans created an electrifying atmosphere in the arena as they fought for victory. Throughout the match, both Steamboat and Reed showcased their skills and athleticism, executing impressive maneuvers and counters. The momentum shifted back and forth as each wrestler tried to outsmart and overpower the other. The audience was captivated by the athleticism and competitive spirit displayed by both competitors. As the match reached its climax, fans witnessed a thrilling conclusion as one wrestler emerged victorious, leaving the audience in awe of the intensity and excitement that had unfolded in the ring. The battle between Ricky Steamboat and Butch Reed in June 1989 left a lasting impression on wrestling fans and remains a memorable moment in the history of professional wrestling. In a thrilling match on WWF Mania on May 29, 1993, wrestling fans were treated to an action-packed showdown between Owen Hart and Mr. Hughes. The two competitors squared off in a battle that had fans on the edge of their seats. Hart's technical skills and agility were pitted against the raw power and aggression of Mr. Hughes. As the match unfolded, both wrestlers gave it their all, with high-flying maneuvers and hard-hitting moves, keeping the audience enthralled. Owen Hart showcased his signature moves, while Mr. Hughes tried to overpower his opponent with brute force. The match was a display of athleticism, skill, and showmanship that left fans cheering for their favorite wrestler. In the end, one wrestler emerged victoriously, but both left their mark on the audience with an unforgettable performance that showcased the excitement and drama of professional wrestling. Owen Hart gave it a good try to take down Mr. Hughes, but it just did not happen. In the end, it was Mr. Hughes that took the win after a 3 count. On May 14, 1991, wrestling fans witnessed an epic showdown between two legends in the ring, Mr. Perfect and Greg Valentine. The intensity was at its peak as they battled for the Intercontinental title. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, eagerly watching every move these two skilled athletes made. Mr. Perfect, known for his flawless technique and charisma, faced off against the tough and resilient Greg Valentine. The ring was alive with energy as both wrestlers showcased their signature moves and fought tooth and nail for the prestigious title. As the match unfolded, fans were treated to a display of athleticism, strategy, and pure determination. Each near fall and every submission hold had the audience roaring with excitement. Mr. Perfect may have walked away with the victory, but Greg Valentine gave him everything he could handle and then some. The match between Mr. Perfect and Greg Valentine on May 14, 1991 will always be remembered as a classic battle between two wrestling icons. It was a night filled with heart-stopping moments and electrifying energy, leaving fans in awe of the talent and passion displayed in the ring. In a twist at the end, the referee announces Greg Valentine the Hammer as the winner. Mankind vs. The Rock, WWE title ladder match Feb. 15, 1999. Rock is in workout gear, and I've heard rumors that he did this for a while because he was recovering from surgery to remove male breasts he developed from using steroids. That might be a joke, but I'm not sure. Badly for him as the champ gets the chair and beats the ladder onto Rock with it. People's elbow by Mankind puts Rock down and Mankind goes up, but Rock hits him in the knee with the chair. A chop block puts Mankind down again. Rock puts the ladder around the leg and beats on it with a chair. Almost all Rock so far. He goes for a climb, but Mankind throws him onto the top rope. A hard chair shot puts Rock down, but Rock pops up and hits Mankind in the knee with the chair. Mankind lands in the ropes but unties himself quickly. Back to the floor, and Mankind is somehow still walking. They go up to the stage area through the crowd, and Mankind drops a few elbows. They head back to ringside, and Mankind takes over. Mankind sets to pile drive him through the table, but a low blow lets Rock hit the rock bottom through it instead. For some reason, the title isn't over the middle to the ring, but rather off to the left by a few feet. Mankind somehow makes the save and pulls Rock off the ladder for a double-arm DDT. Both guys are down, and here's Mr. Sacco. Rock shoves the ladder into Mankind and DDTs him down. Time for another climb, but Mankind goes up on the other side as well. Rock reaches for the title, but Mankind puts the claw on at the same time. Cue Big Show to chokeslam Mankind off the ladder. Rock wins the title back. Following the ladder match event held on February 15, 1999, the enmity between The Rock and Mankind ceased to exist. On August 24, 1998, fans tuned in to witness a legendary moment in wrestling history as Mankind and Kane faced off in a brutal Hell in a Cell match on Raw. The anticipation was high as these two fierce competitors stepped into the unforgiving steel structure. The match was intense from the get-go, with both wrestlers pushing their limits to claim victory. Mankind, known for his fearless attitude and willingness to put his body on the line, displayed his iconic resilience as he took hit after hit from Kane. The Big Red Machine, Kane, brought his sheer power and dominance to the ring, making every move count as he tried to bring down his opponent. As the match escalated, the crowd was on the edge of their seats, witnessing jaw-dropping stunts and heart-stopping moments. From daring leaps off the cage to bone-crushing slams onto the mat, both Mankind and Kane gave it their all in a showdown that would go down in WWE history. In the end, the Hell in a Cell match between Mankind and Kane on that fateful night in 1998 left fans in awe of the sheer tenacity and passion these two wrestlers put on display. It was a battle for the ages that showcased the true spirit of competition and the unyielding determination of these wrestling icons. In the world of professional wrestling, one epic showdown that fans still talk about is Magnum TA versus Ric Flair on Saturday night, June 15, 1985. This matchup had the crowd on the edge of their seats as these two wrestling legends clashed in the ring. The atmosphere was electric as fans eagerly watched to see who would come out victorious in this thrilling battle. Magnum TA, known for his strength and charisma, faced off against the seasoned veteran Ric Flair, who was known for his technical prowess and strategic moves. The match was a display of power, skill, and determination from both competitors. Each wrestler gave it their all, delivering jaw-dropping moves and heart-stopping near falls that had the audience roaring with excitement. The tension in the arena was palpable as the battle between Magnum TA and Ric Flair reached its peak. In the end, the match left a lasting impression on wrestling fans, cementing its place in the annals of wrestling history. The clash between Magnum TA and Ric Flair on that fateful Saturday night in 1985 showcased the very best of professional wrestling, leaving a legacy that still resonates with fans to this day. The showdown between Macho Man Randy Savage and Andre the Giant was a legendary clash that captivated wrestling fans around the world. This epic battle took place on February 5, 1988, at the Trump Plaza in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The stakes were high as these two behemoths stepped into the ring to prove their dominance. Macho Man, known for his flamboyant personality and high-flying acrobatics, was determined to prove himself against the seemingly unstoppable force that was Andre the Giant. Standing at an incredible 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighing over 500 pounds, Andre was a true force to be reckoned with. The match itself was a display of sheer strength and determination. Macho Man used his agility and quickness to his advantage, launching off the ropes and delivering powerful attacks to Andre. However, Andre's sheer size and brute strength made it difficult for Macho Man to gain the upper hand for long. As the match progressed, the tension in the arena grew. The crowd erupted in excitement, cheering on their favorite wrestler and marveling at the sheer spectacle unfolding before their eyes. Both Macho Man and Andre pushed themselves to the limit, unleashing devastating maneuvers and refusing to back down. In a twist of fate, it was Macho Man who emerged victorious. With the help of his manager, Miss Elizabeth, who distracted Andre, Macho Man delivered a crushing blow that sent Andre crashing to the canvas. The crowd erupted in jubilation as Macho Man was declared the winner. This clash between Macho Man and Andre the Giant will forever be etched in the annals of wrestling history. It showcased the incredible skill, strength, and showmanship of these two iconic figures in the world of professional wrestling. Their battle captivated audiences and proved that even the mightiest giant could be toppled by an agile and determined competitor. In March 1986, a legendary wrestling match took place at the Philadelphia Spectrum between King Kong Bundy and Hillbilly Jim. The arena buzzed with excitement as the two larger-than-life wrestlers stepped into the ring, ready to battle it out for victory. King Kong Bundy, known for his massive size and strength, faced off against the rugged and resilient Hillbilly Jim. Fans watched in awe as the wrestlers exchanged powerful blows and daring moves, each determined to come out on top. The atmosphere was electric as the two grapplers showcased their skills and athleticism, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats throughout the match. With each slam, kick, and body slam, King Kong Bundy and Hillbilly Jim captivated the crowd with their intense rivalry and fierce competition. The Philadelphia Spectrum resonated with cheers and roars as the wrestlers fought tooth and nail to prove their supremacy in the ring. In the end, only one wrestler emerged victorious, leaving the audience in awe of the incredible display of strength and skill they had just witnessed. The match between King Kong Bundy and Hillbilly Jim became a memorable moment in wrestling history, etched in the hearts of fans who were lucky enough to witness it live. Get ready for a showdown of epic proportions as two giants of the wrestling world, Kane and Vader, face off in WWE No Way Out of Texas, in your house. The stage is set for an electrifying battle as these two behemoths collide in a clash of strength, speed, and sheer determination. Fans can expect a spectacle like no other as Kane, the menacing and enigmatic force of darkness, squares off against Vader, the fearsome and relentless powerhouse. With their larger-than-life personas and impressive arsenal of signature moves, this match is sure to keep viewers on the edge of their seats from start to finish. As the tension mounts and the anticipation reaches its peak, only one can emerge victorious in this high-stakes showdown. Who will prevail in this ultimate test of skill and resilience? Don't miss a moment of the action as Kane and Vader go head-to-head in WWE No Way Out of Texas in your house. On April 26, 1989, wrestling fans were treated to an epic showdown between two legends in the ring, Jimmy Snuka and Honky Tonk Man. The International Challenge event was abuzz with excitement as these two superstars faced off in a battle of strength, skill, and showmanship. Jimmy Snuka, known for his high-flying acrobatics and fearless demeanor, squared off against the charismatic Honky Tonk Man, whose smooth moves and cocky attitude made him a formidable opponent. The clash of styles and personalities added an extra layer of intrigue to the match, leaving fans on the edge of their seats throughout the bout. As the bell rang and the action unfolded, the crowd was treated to a display of athleticism, strategy, and sheer entertainment. Each wrestler brought their A-game, unleashing a flurry of punches, kicks, and jaw-dropping maneuvers that kept the audience enthralled. In the end, only one could emerge victorious, and after a hard-fought battle, the outcome of the match left fans talking for days to come. The clash between Jimmy Snuka and Honky Tonk Man on that fateful night in 1989 will forever be etched in the annals of wrestling history as a true classic that showcased the best of what these two legends had to offer. Still until now, the best body splash from the top rope. Great technique, looks great. In the early 1980s, wrestling fans were treated to an intense showdown between two legendary competitors, the Iron Sheik and Carlos Colon, in the WWF ring. The match was a thrilling clash of styles and personalities, with the Iron Sheik known for his powerful Iranian wrestling techniques, and Colon famed for his impressive agility and endurance. As the two wrestlers faced off, fans were on the edge of their seats, eagerly watching as each competitor tried to outmaneuver the other in a display of strength and skill. The match was filled with dramatic moments as both wrestlers pulled out all the stops to claim victory. Ultimately, the match between the Iron Sheik and Carlos Colon was a true showcase of the athleticism and showmanship that makes professional wrestling so captivating. It was a moment that wrestling fans would never forget, a memorable battle between two icons of the sport that left audiences cheering for more. Loved seeing Carlos jumping over the top rope at the end. Fans were into the match, unlike today where fans are into their cell phones. Sheiki digs the blade out of his mouth to get some color on his forehead as Carlos throws Iron Sheik's face in the table. On May 10, 1988, wrestling fans were treated to an intense match between two legendary wrestlers, Honky Tonk Man and Brutus Beefcake. The International Challenge event showcased these two titans as they battled it out for the coveted IC title. The atmosphere was electric as fans filled the arena, eagerly anticipating the showdown between these iconic figures. Honky Tonk Man, known for his showmanship and flamboyant style, faced off against the formidable Brutus Beefcake, a powerhouse in the ring. As the match unfolded, both wrestlers displayed their incredible skills and resilience, trading punishing blows and high-flying maneuvers. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, cheering on their favorite wrestler as the intense battle raged on. In the end, only one wrestler could emerge victorious and claim the prestigious IC title. Who would reign supreme in this epic clash of titans? Wrestling fans worldwide were glued to their screens, witnessing history in the making as Honky Tonk Man and Brutus Beefcake went head-to-head in a battle for glory and honor on that fateful night. WrestleMania 18 was a historic event for wrestling fans around the world, particularly for the electrifying main event between two legendary superstars, Hulk Hogan and The Rock. The anticipation leading up to this clash of titans was palpable, as fans hoped to witness a collision of past and present wrestling icons. Hulk Hogan, a living legend in the world of professional wrestling, had made a triumphant return to the WWE after a lengthy hiatus. The Rock, on the other hand, was riding a wave of popularity and had firmly established himself as the face of the company. With both men boasting an incredible fan following, the stage was set for an epic showdown. The atmosphere in the arena was electric as Hogan and The Rock entered the ring, their intense rivalry evident from the moment they locked eyes. As the bell rang, the crowd erupted in thunderous applause, cheering both wrestlers on. The match itself was a masterclass in storytelling and showmanship. Hogan, known for his immense strength, showcased his trademark power moves, while The Rock demonstrated his agility and quickness. The audience was on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating every move, as both competitors battled fiercely. What made this match truly special was the heartfelt connection the audience had with both wrestlers. Hogan, a wrestling icon from their childhood, represented a sense of nostalgia and cherished memories. The Rock, a modern-day hero, symbolized the future of the WWE. This clash of generations provided an emotional roller coaster for fans who found themselves torn between their love for the past and their excitement for the future. In a stunning turn of events, The Rock emerged victorious, securing a hard-fought win over his idol, Hulk Hogan. Despite the defeat, Hogan displayed unparalleled sportsmanship and respect for his opponent, further cementing his status as a legend. Hogan versus The Rock at WrestleMania 18 was a match for the ages, blending nostalgia, athleticism, and drama into a spectacle that will forever be etched in the annals of wrestling history. It showcased the enduring power of these two icons and their impact on the sport, leaving a lasting impression on fans worldwide. In one of the most memorable events in professional wrestling history, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant faced off in a colossal battle known as the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 3. This legendary encounter took place on March 29, 1987, at the Pontiac Silverdome in Michigan. Andre the Giant, a towering and intimidating figure, had been undefeated for over 15 years and had never been pinned or forced to submit in the ring. Meanwhile, Hulk Hogan, the charismatic and beloved hero of the wrestling world, held the WWE Championship. The match began with an intense stare-down between the two giants, their muscles bulging with anticipation. As the bell rang, Hogan launched himself at Andre, but his attempts to take down the mammoth wrestler seemed futile. Andre, utilizing his immense strength and size, dominated the early moments of the match. The crowd watched in awe as he effortlessly threw Hogan around the ring, showcasing his incredible power. However, the resilient Hogan refused to give up. The tide of the match turned when Hogan summoned an astonishing burst of strength. Channeling the support of the roaring crowd, he lifted Andre off his feet and bodies with excitement, witnessing a feat that seemed impossible. With adrenaline coursing through his veins, Hogan delivered his patented leg drop, driving it into Andre's chest. The referee counted, and to the amazement of the audience, Hulk Hogan emerged victorious, pinning the seemingly invincible Andre the Giant. Andre left an indelible mark on wrestling history, as it showcased the triumph of the human spirit against insurmountable odds. Hogan's victory cemented his status as a wrestling legend and solidified WrestleMania 3 as a landmark event. To this day, the Hogan vs. Andre match is remembered as one of the greatest encounters in WWE history, capturing the imagination of fans worldwide and transcending the world of sports entertainment. In 1984, two wrestling legends, Hulk Hogan and Greg Valentine, faced off in a highly anticipated match that electrified fans. The showdown between the hulking Hogan and the crafty Valentine captivated audiences with its mix of raw power and technical skill. The clash between these titans left fans on the edge of their seats as they witnessed spectacular moves, intense back-and-forth action, and near pinfall moments that kept everyone guessing. The match showcased Hogan's incredible strength and charisma as he battled the wily Valentine, known for his cunning maneuvers and hard-hitting tactics. The showdown between these iconic wrestlers defined an era and remains a memorable moment in wrestling history. In the end, it was Hulk Hogan that won and remained the champion. In the exciting SummerSlam event of 1988, wrestling legends Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage teamed up to take on the formidable duo of Andre the Giant and the $1 Million Man. The match was a thrilling display of strength, skill, and showmanship. Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage, known for their larger-than-life personas and incredible in-ring abilities, faced off against the imposing challenge presented by Andre the Giant, a towering figure in the world of wrestling, and the $1 Million Man, a other and cunning competitor. Fans were on the edge of their seats as the two teams clashed in a battle of wills and power. The match was filled with high-flying maneuvers, bone-crushing slams, and dramatic near falls. Ultimately, it was the teamwork and determination of Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage that led them to victory in this epic encounter. The SummerSlam event of 1988 will always be remembered for the memorable showdown between these iconic wrestling superstars as they left everything in the ring for the entertainment and amazement of their fans. Back in 1993, wrestling fans witnessed an epic showdown between El Matador Tito Santana and Bill Irwin at a thrilling event. On January 16th, these two titans of the ring clashed in a battle that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. The energy in the arena was electric as these skilled athletes showcased their talents, leaving spectators in awe of their strength and agility. The match was a display of fierce competition and sportsmanship as El Matador and Bill Irwin gave it their all in the pursuit of victory. Wrestling enthusiasts were treated to a memorable performance that showcased the heart and determination of these two incredible athletes. The matchup between El Matador Tito Santana and Bill Irwin on that historic day will forever be etched in the annals of wrestling history as a true display of skill, passion, and entertainment. Getting towards the end of the match, Bill Irwin looked to be on top with a kick to the El Matador's face. Tito Santana came flying in off the ropes to knock Bill Irwin out of the ring. In a shock twist, El Matador pounces in off the ropes, hitting Bill Irwin hard on the back. That was too much for Bill Irwin, and El Matador manages to get on top and get the 3 count and take the win. In the world of entertainment, 1990 Survivor Series Showdown was an epic event that brought together two powerful forces, Earthquake and the Big Boss Man. The stage was set and the audience held their breath as these wrestling titans clashed in an unforgettable battle. Earthquake, a formidable wrestler known for his immense size and strength, faced off against the Big Boss Man, a tough and charismatic competitor who always fought with all his might. The tension between them was palpable as they both sought to prove their dominance and walk away victorious. As the bell rang, the crowd erupted in cheers and anticipation. Earthquake launched himself at the Big Boss Man with thunderous force, trying to overpower his opponent with his sheer size. But the Big Boss Man was not easily intimidated. He countered Earthquake's attacks with speed and agility, delivering lightning-fast strikes that kept the giant on his toes. The match became a battle of wills, with each wrestler refusing to back down. Earthquake unleashed his devastating power moves, slamming the Big Boss Man into the canvas and rattling the ring with his earth-shaking strength. But the Big Boss Man fought back fiercely, using his quick wit and cunning to outsmart his larger adversary. The crowd was electrified by the display of skill and determination from both wrestlers. Every move sent shockwaves through the arena, as the ground shook beneath their feet. The match reached its climax when Earthquake threw Big Boss Man over the ropes to finish him off. The normally resilient Boss Man ran off when Earthquake wanted more. This was a surprising turn of events, as the Big Boss Man had unleashed a flurry of powerful blows throughout the match and looked like winning many times. The audience erupted in cheers, witnessing a memorable victory for Earthquake. The clash between Earthquake and the Big Boss Man at the 1990 Survivor Series Showdown was a testament to the strength, skill, and showmanship of these incredible wrestlers. It was a battle of David and Goliath, captivating the audience and leaving an indelible mark on the history of professional wrestling. In the wild world of 1994 WWF wrestling, two titans clashed in an epic showdown. The infamous Doink faced off against the formidable IRS. The ring was set, tension high, as these larger-than-life characters battled it out for supremacy. Doink, the mischievous and unpredictable clown, brought his cunning moves and tricky tactics to the fight, with a mix of humor and ruthlessness, knowing what he'd do next. On the other side, IRS, the imposing taxman, entered the ring with precision and power. His calculated and systematic approach to wrestling made him a force to be reckoned with, striking fear into the hearts of his opponents. As the match unfolded, the audience was treated to one could claim victory. The clash of Doink and IRS in the 1994 WWF wrestling match will forever be remembered as a moment of pure excitement and adrenaline, showcasing the electrifying energy of professional wrestling at its finest. As you have just seen, the IRS taxman took the win with a 3 count. Mini Doink put an explosive in the taxman's case, and they ran off laughing. Great entertainment from 90s style WWF. On June 17, 1989, wrestling fans witnessed an epic showdown between two legends, Dick Murdoch and the Great Muta. The match, filled with high-flying moves and intense grappling, captivated audiences as these two powerhouse wrestlers clashed in an adrenaline-fueled battle. Both Murdoch and the Great Muta brought their A-game to the ring, showcasing their unique wrestling styles and signature moves. The audience was on the edge of their seats as they watched these two icons go head-to-head, each one vying for victory in a display of skill and athleticism. With every twist and turn, the crowd roared with excitement, fully immersed in the drama unfolding before them. The energy in the arena was palpable as Murdoch and the Great Muta pushed each other to their limits, leaving nothing on the mat. In the end, the match between Dick Murdoch and the Great Muta on June 17, 1989, went down in wrestling history as a true classic, a battle of wills, strength, and determination that will be remembered for years to come. In 1988, WWF fans were treated to an epic tag team match between Demolition and Mr. Fuji and Strikeforce and the Ultimate Warrior. The match brought together 4 fierce competitors in a battle that had wrestling enthusiasts on the edge of their seats. On one side, Demolition and Mr. Fuji, known for their brute strength and intimidating presence, faced off against the dynamic duo of Strikeforce and the Ultimate Warrior. Strikeforce, with their high-flying moves and technical skills, teamed up with the powerhouse Ultimate Warrior, creating a formidable alliance. The match was a roller coaster of adrenaline-pumping action, with each team showcasing their unique wrestling styles and strategies. Demolition and Mr. Fuji brought their no-nonsense brawling tactics, while Strikeforce and the Ultimate Warrior countered with speed, agility, and raw power. The energy in the arena was electrifying as the two teams clashed in a battle for supremacy. Fans witnessed breathtaking aerial maneuvers, bone-crunching slams, and heart-stopping near-falls as the match unfolded. In the end, only one team emerged victorious, leaving fans cheering and craving more. The showdown between Demolition and Mr. Fuji and Strikeforce and the Ultimate Warrior in 1988 remains a memorable moment in the rich history of WWF, showcasing the thrilling and competitive nature of tag team wrestling at its finest. Mr. Fuji is 54 years old here and still wrestling. Demolition and Rick Martel deserve to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Demolition proved how amazing they are, cutting the ring in half and dominating most of the match. This was the best era. The WWF was awesome and full of characters. On August 22, 1993, WWF Exclusive featured an epic showdown between the Bushwhackers and the Quebecers. These two formidable tag teams brought their A-game to the ring, ready to battle it out for supremacy in classic WWE fashion. The Bushwhackers, known for their eccentric antics and unorthodox wrestling style, faced off against the Quebecers, a skilled and tactical duo from Quebec, Canada. As the crowd roared with excitement, the wrestlers showcased their signature moves and impressive teamwork. The Bushwhackers brought their wild energy and unpredictable maneuvers, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats. Meanwhile, the Quebecers displayed their strategic prowess and calculated approach, aiming to outwit their opponents with precision strikes and clever tactics. The match was a thrilling display of athleticism, showmanship, and rivalry, leaving fans eager to see who would emerge victorious in this intense battle. As the dust settled and the final bell rang, only one team could claim victory, solidifying their place in the annals of WWF history. The Bushwhackers vs. Quebecers match on WWF Exclusive was a memorable clash of titans, showcasing the passion and intensity that defines professional wrestling. On July 22, 1991, wrestling fans were in for a thrilling match on Primetime Wrestling featuring the Bushwhackers squaring off against the formidable duo of Barbarian and Haku. The Bushwhackers, known for their unorthodox antics and signature Bushwhacker strut, faced a tough challenge from the imposing team of Barbarian and Haku. The match was a display of power, agility, and teamwork, as both teams fought tooth and nail to assert their dominance in the ring. The Bushwhackers relied on their unique blend of comedic flair and surprising in-ring ability to keep the audience on their toes. On the other side, Barbarian and Haku showcased their brute strength and no-nonsense approach to combat, making them a force to be reckoned with. Throughout the match, the audience was treated to a back-and-forth spectacle of high-flying maneuvers, hard-hitting strikes, and jaw-dropping displays of athleticism. Each team brought their own unique style and skills to the ring, creating an electrifying atmosphere that had fans on the edge of their seats. In the end, only one team could emerge victorious, but both sides left a lasting impression on the audience with their skill, showmanship, and dedication to the craft of professional wrestling. The Bushwhackers vs. Barbarian and Haku match on Primetime Wrestling was a memorable showdown that will be fondly remembered by wrestling fans for years to come. Barbarian and Haku looked on top the whole match and even looked like they was gonna win at the end. Barbarian was dominating the Bushwhackers with Haku coming in to take over the onslaught each time. Right at the end, Barbarian made a fatal mistake, kicking Haku in the face by accident. This left Haku on the floor. The Bushwhackers took out Barbarian and then pinned Haku for the 3 count to take the win. At the iconic event known as SummerSlam in 1992, fans were treated to an incredible matchup between two legendary wrestlers, the mighty British Bulldog and the technically gifted Bret Hart. This clash of titans was filled with intense action, unforgettable moments, and historical significance. The stage was set at Wembley Stadium in London, adding an extra layer of excitement to the match. With the crowd eager to witness these two superstars in action, the atmosphere was electric. As the bell rang, both Bulldog and Hart showcased their exceptional skills, blending power and finesse in a breathtaking display of athleticism. The highlight reel of this match is packed with memorable moments that left fans on the edge of their seats. One standout moment was when the British Bulldog unleashed his incredible strength by hoisting Hart high above his head, holding him there as if he weighed nothing before slamming him down with a thunderous power slam. This display of raw power earned the Bulldog a roar of approval from the crowd. But Hart, never one to be outdone, showed off his technical prowess by executing a series of perfectly timed counters and submission holds. The highlight of his performance came when he locked the Bulldog into his patented sharpshooter submission hold, eliciting gasps from the crowd as the Bulldog fought to reach the ropes to break the hold. Ultimately, it was the British Bulldog who emerged victorious, capturing the Intercontinental Championship in a moment that would be etched in wrestling history. As the final bell rang, the crowd erupted in applause, showing their appreciation for the incredible display of talent and athleticism they had just witnessed. The British Bulldog versus Bret Hart match at SummerSlam 1992 was a true showcase of what professional wrestling is all about. It combined raw power, technical skill, and a thrilling story to create a roller coaster of emotions for the audience. Even today, fans continue to look back on this match as a defining moment in wrestling history. At Survivor Series Showdown 1990, wrestling fans were treated to an epic showdown between two legendary wrestlers, Bret "Hitman" Hart and the Honky Tonk Man. The event was filled with anticipation and excitement as these two iconic figures stepped into the ring to showcase their skills and entertain the crowd. Both Hart and Honky Tonk Man brought their A-game, delivering a performance that kept the audience on the edge of their seats. The match was a thrilling display of athleticism, showmanship, and raw talent as these two superstars battled it out for victory. The chemistry between the competitors was palpable, resulting in a memorable and electrifying showdown that left fans cheering for more. Ultimately, it was Bret "Hitman" Hart who emerged victorious, solidifying his status as one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. The Survivor Series Showdown 1990 encounter between Hart and Honky Tonk Man remains etched in the memories of wrestling enthusiasts as a classic moment in the sport's history, showcasing the passion and dedication that these athletes bring to the ring every time they step foot inside it. Bret Hart, absolutely fantastic, a charismatic superstar that no one today could imitate. Great times, the late 80s, great characters and storytelling, a time when the belts meant something. The Brain makes this entire era of wrestling. Absolute legend. In a historic battle on February 20th, 1978 at Madison Square Garden, Bob Backlund secured his place in wrestling history by snatching the coveted WWF World Heavyweight Championship from the formidable superstar Billy Graham. This was a momentous event marking Backlund's first win of the prestigious title. The clash between the two wrestling titans brought the crowd to a thunderous roar as Backlund displayed his prowess and determination in the ring. The victory solidified Backlund's reputation as a force to be reckoned with in the wrestling world. This match wasn't just about physical strength, but also about sheer willpower and unwavering determination on Backlund's part. With this victory, Backlund's legacy in the wrestling realm was etched in stone, setting him on a path towards becoming a legendary figure in the eyes of fans and fellow wrestlers alike. To think that this match is the reason WWF would soon become the WWE we all know today, super footage of the ancient WWE and knowing that this was the beginning of WWE is so amazing. On February 15, 1989, WWF Wrestling Challenge saw a legendary face-off between Big John Studd and Akeem that had fans on the edge of their seats. The match was a fierce battle of strength, skill, and determination between two iconic wrestlers of the era. Big John Studd, known for his imposing size and powerful moves, faced off against Akeem, a formidable opponent with a unique blend of agility and force. The crowd erupted as these two wrestling titans clashed in the ring, each showcasing their signature moves and strategies. The energy in the arena was electrifying as Big John Studd and Akeem went head-to-head, leaving fans breathless with every move and counter-move. As the match unfolded, fans witnessed a display of raw athleticism and showmanship, with both wrestlers giving their all to emerge victorious. The tension was palpable as the final moments of the match drew near, keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. In the end, the battle between Big John Studd and Akeem on WWF Wrestling Challenge was a true spectacle of talent and sportsmanship, solidifying their places in wrestling history. Fans left the arena that day with memories of a thrilling showdown that would be talked about for years to come. At the end, Akeem walked across the ring to escape the attack from Big John Studd to give Big John Studd the win. In the world of professional wrestling, there have been many epic battles that have captivated fans and left them on the edge of their seats. One such showdown that will forever be remembered is the clash between two titans, Andre the Giant and the Ultimate Warrior. Andre the Giant, known for his towering height and immense strength, was a true legend in the wrestling industry. Standing at an astounding 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighing over 500 pounds, he was a force to be reckoned with. His battles in the ring were legendary and his reputation was unmatched. On the other hand, the Ultimate Warrior was a charismatic and explosive powerhouse who brought an unmatched energy and intensity to every match. With his muscular physique, high-flying moves, and lightning-fast speed, he quickly became a fan favorite. When these two behemoths faced off, the excitement was palpable. The sheer size difference between them created a David versus Goliath dynamic that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. Fans marveled at the strength and agility of both wrestlers as they exchanged powerful blows and executed gravity-defying maneuvers. But it wasn't just their physicality that made this match so memorable. Both Andre the Giant and the Ultimate Warrior possessed an undeniable charisma that captivated audiences. The crowd hung on every move as they were enthralled by the larger-than-life personalities of these two superstars. In the end, the clash between Andre the Giant and the Ultimate Warrior was a battle for the ages. It showcased the sheer power and athleticism that professional wrestling can bring to the table. Fans were left in awe of these two legends and their ability to entertain and amaze. This match will forever be etched in the annals of wrestling history as a testament to the skills and showmanship of Andre the Giant and the Ultimate Warrior. It is a shining example of why professional wrestling continues to captivate audiences around the world. In 1985, fans of professional wrestling witnessed a historic and unforgettable showdown, Andre the Giant versus King Kong Bundy. This larger-than-life event captivated audiences and showcased the incredible strength and charisma of two iconic wrestlers. Andre the Giant, a true legend in the world of wrestling, stood at an astounding 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighed over 500 pounds. Known for his intimidating presence and unmatched power, Andre was a force to be reckoned with in the ring. His famed finishing move, the Andre Slam, often left his opponents flat on their backs, gasping for air. On the other side of the ring stood King Kong Bundy, a formidable adversary whose sheer size and aggressiveness added to the anticipation of this epic showdown. Bundy, standing at 6 feet 4 inches and weighing over 450 pounds, was no stranger to success in the wrestling world. His devastating avalanche splash and signature move, the Big Splash, decimated numerous opponents throughout his career. When Andre the Giant and King Kong Bundy finally squared off, the magnitude of the encounter was electrifying. The air was thick with tension and excitement as fans eagerly awaited the clash of these titans. Each throw, punch, and slam reverberated throughout the arena as the audience roared with anticipation. The match was a display of brute strength, resilience, and determination. Both Andre and Bundy demonstrated incredible stamina, refusing to back down despite the punishing blows they received. Pinned against the ropes, tossed across the ring, and locked in bone-crushing holds, these wrestlers pushed their limits, battling for victory. In the end, Andre the Giant emerged victorious, leaving a lasting mark on wrestling history. But the impact of this monumental showdown goes far beyond a single victory or defeat. It symbolizes the passion and dedication of these athletes, the awe-inspiring spectacle of professional wrestling, and the unbreakable bond forged between the competitors and their loyal fans. In Toronto, Canada, there was an epic wrestling match between two giant competitors, Andre the Giant and Big John Studd. The crowd was buzzing with excitement as these colossal wrestlers faced off in a battle of strength and skill. Both men towered over their opponents with their massive size and power, making the match a spectacle to behold. The match was intense, with each wrestler showcasing impressive moves and unbelievable feats of strength. The ring shook with every slam and thud as Andre and Big John Studd went head-to-head, thrilling the audience with their raw athleticism and showmanship. The crowd erupted in cheers as Andre the Giant looked to be on top and would win the match when King Kong Bundy entered the ring and started body-slamming Andre the Giant over and over again. Andre the Giant was hurt bad, with big concerns for him from the commentators and people in the crowd when he did not get up or move. The match in Toronto was a memorable clash between two wrestling giants that will be talked about for years to come, as the end of the match was very tense. You will not forget this match in a hurry, that's for sure. In the wild world of 1980s wrestling, a legendary rivalry emerged between Abdullah the Butcher and Carlos Colon. These two larger-than-life wrestlers electrified audiences with their intense matches and dramatic showdowns in the ring. Abdullah the Butcher, known for his brutal style and menacing demeanor, faced off against the charismatic and skilled Carlos Colon in a series of epic battles that had fans on the edge of their seats. The fierce clashes between Abdullah the Butcher and Carlos Colon captivated crowds with their high-flying maneuvers, hard-hitting moves, and memorable moments that became the stuff of wrestling legend. Each match between these two competitors was filled with drama, excitement, and surprises, keeping fans hooked on the action unfolding before their eyes. Despite their differences in style and approach, Abdullah the Butcher and Carlos Colon shared a mutual respect for each other as they pushed the boundaries of what wrestling could be. Their dynamic performances and undeniable charisma helped define an era of wrestling that continues to inspire fans to this day. As they faced off in the ring time and time again, Abdullah the Butcher and Carlos Colon proved why they were two of the biggest names in 1980s wrestling, leaving an indelible mark on the sport and the hearts of fans everywhere. What a bloody battle. Abdullah the Butcher loves the blade. Anytime you have Abdullah the Butcher and any opponent like the great Carlos Colon, someone is going to get carved up. Carlos Colon was always on top in Puerto Rico. He was the owner of the company, he was the fans' favorite, and he was willing to bleed. In a high-intensity match that had WWE fans on the edge of their seats, John Cena and Randy Orton faced off in an epic battle on the February 7th, 2017 episode of SmackDown. This clash between two legendary wrestlers brought the arena to life as they delivered electrifying moves, jaw-dropping reversals, and heart-stopping near falls. From the moment the bell rang, it was clear that both Cena and Orton were determined to prove their worth in the squared circle. The crowd erupted in cheers as they exchanged intense stares, ready to witness a spectacle. Cena, known for his incredible strength and resilience, showcased his signature power moves, while Orton, with his calculated strikes and unmatched agility, countered with deadly precision. The match rapidly escalated in intensity as each competitor pushed themselves to the limit to outperform the other. Cena unleashed his arsenal of powerful slams and bone-crushing submissions, looking to secure a victory. Orton refused to back down, skillfully dodging attacks and delivering stunning aerial maneuvers to keep Cena guessing. The near falls had the crowd gasping in disbelief, as both wrestlers demonstrated their unwavering determination to emerge victorious. The atmosphere was electric as the audience rallied behind their favorites, alternating between deafening cheers and anxious silence. Ultimately, it was Cena who managed to seize the moment and pin his opponent for the 3 count. The arena erupted in a chorus of cheers as Cena celebrated his hard-fought win. This epic showdown between two celebrated wrestlers remains etched in the memories of WWE fans, as they witnessed a clash of titans that showcased the unrivaled passion, athleticism, and entertainment that only professional wrestling can provide. In 2011, the wrestling world was buzzing with excitement as two formidable opponents, John Cena and The Miz, faced off in a thrilling WWE title I Quit match at WWE Over the Limit. This match, held in heartfelt Rosemont, Illinois, was nothing short of explosive. The animosity between Cena and The Miz had been brewing for months as both superstars vied for the highly coveted WWE title. The I Quit stipulation added an extra layer of intensity to their clash. Prominent hand. Cena, known for his outside of the ring, using steel chairs and other foreign objects to inflict pain upon each other. Throughout the match, The Miz displayed his cunning and sly tactics, attempting to outsmart Cena at every turn. But Cena, fueled by his unwavering determination, refused to back down. The crowd rallied behind him, their chants echoing through the arena, urging him to overcome his opponent and retain his title. In a heart-stopping moment, Cena's athleticism and sheer willpower came to the fore as he delivered his signature move, the Attitude Adjustment, sending The Miz crashing onto a table from the top rope. The impact was bone-shaking, leaving The Miz writhing in pain. In a moment of desperation, The Miz's mentor and cunning strategist, Alex Riley, entered the fray, attempting to aid his fallen comrade. However, Cena, undeterred, fended off Riley and continued his relentless assault. Finally, after an arduous battle filled with incredible resilience from both competitors, Cena managed to lock The Miz in a devastating submission hold. The Miz writhed and screamed in anguish, finally uttering those unforgettable words, "I quit!" The crowd erupted in jubilation as Cena emerged victorious, retaining his WWE title once again. This electrifying match had showcased the incredible athleticism, determination, and bravery that make professional wrestling a captivating. The clash between John Cena and The Miz at WWE Over the Limit 2011 will forever be etched in the annals of WWE history as a testament to the incredible physical and mental fortitude exhibited by these two titans of the squared circle.